Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show. You're listening to the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is it going, everybody out there in Traderville? Hope everybody is doing mighty fine this fine February 18th morning. Welcome to the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Show. Hope you all are doing stupendous. Let me get my chat pane up and ready to rock. Douglas, what is going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Looking forward to that nice long weekend. I know I am. We got Monday is a holiday, Washington's birthday. And actually the stock market is closed. The New York Exchange is going to be on a holiday. So no trading on Monday. Everybody's going to get the shakes and shivers. Anyway, hope you guys have some great plans for a nice long weekend. Do a little rest and relaxation and do some back trading, do some studying, and be ready to rock on Tuesday. Hey, let's go take a look at the broader markets as we dive into this unbelievably awesome Aloha Friday. Let me adjust my Slack and chat, and let me move this over here, get this out of the way, do a little housekeeping. I won't try to be, or I will try to be not so goofy today. Let me get it on the official channel. Got that all rock and rolling. Yeah, you can see right here, Washington's birthday. We're off Monday, February 21st. Shakes and shivers. All right. Well, it's like Groundhog Day, I think. We've been looking at this little descending channel for quite a while now, since back in January, early January, been coming on down. We got today, we got just a tiny little gap up. We do have this little double top here, top of this channel here. Should make that a little bit of a red line, I think, probably. I'm wondering if that was a target earlier, or I just forgot to maybe change that to red. Anyway, we got a little bit of kind of some funky support zone, if you would, down here, starting down here, a little bit of support going in through here. You can see we got a little bit of support. So really our bigger support is down here. I'm probably going to take this off, I think, maybe. We do have, I think I'm going to leave it here because we got several touch points right here. So we'll see what happens. Got tiny little gap. We got the 50 weekly down here. We got the 10 EMA down here, 200, et cetera, et cetera. By the way, let's go look at the futures, pre-market SPY futures. I was watching this last night. We just had an explosion out of here last night. This is the S&P 500 E-mini futures. So I thought, yeah, I saw this 100 and 200 up here, but I thought we'd maybe get a little bit of retest and then punch, but we just came on back all the way back down to the beginning and took out all these bulls. So now, nice hammer early morning, lots of volume down here. So that's looking good. A little bit on the bullish side today, right off. Yeah. So that's looking pretty cherry. Really got some support, obviously, right here. You got a little bit of support, I think. I moved my line down here. We'll put two double lines down here. kind of a supportish zone. Jason PK, how you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Johnny Axe is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you gentlemen are doing fine and dandy. All right, so let's go take a look at the cues. We'll throw that daily. Where are you, daily? So same kind of dealio, right? On the cues. Got kind of on our way down now to that bigger support area, down about 342. Do have a little bit of a gap and go up today. Greg Hill, how are you, my buddy? Hope you're doing stupendous. Hey, I finally figured out, good job, man. I finally figured out how to keep this the same, and it was all about just getting it how I liked it and hitting this auto button. So that keeps everything standard, if you would. Lucien would be proud of me, I think. I'll have to tell Lucien about that when he comes on board. I'm sure he'll be with us later today. I'm kind of proud of myself. I finally figured out something new on TradingView after about 8 years. So we got a little gap, a little tiny gap down here. Hope we don't fill that little tiny gap, but you know how gaps like to be filled on the SPY and the Qs. So that's a little bit fugly. All right, let's go look at the NQs. I think kind of doing the same dealio on the NQs. Kind of bouncing back up and potentially retesting. So we got to make sure we keep an eyeball on that. Throw that little line in there for a little bit of resistance. And ES, same kind of dealio. I guess we should throw up a little bit of resistance up in here. Got some nice touch points. There. So it seems like on the SPY, we got a little bit more room to go than the Qs. Let's keep that in mind. John Axe says, you mean the auto button keeps your settings? Yeah, it keeps, I guess, I don't know. I was messing around with it this morning because I was determined to figure it out. And I hit that, I set it how I wanted. And I said, I wonder what this auto button does. I've pushed it before, but I don't know. I'll have to mess around with a little more. But more importantly for me, because I keep messing with these dang RSI and ADR, it's now staying the same. So I guess get it like you want it, John, and then hit the auto button. And maybe that's what I did. And then it just stayed there. Good morning, Miss Donna. How you doing? Hope all is fine and dandy. Hope you're excited about this Aloha Friday and a long weekend. Washington's birthday. Celebrating George Washington. On Monday. All right, get back to it, Johnny. So when I see this, I really don't see any direction, see just a bunch of chop. Don't forget, you know, that 10 EMA strategy that we're using on all 6 of these stocks is more of a momentum strategy. We'll keep repeating that. So there's really not too much momentum here, is there? Kind of going sideways and hanging out. Got the 10 above us, got the 200 below us, got, I guess we should throw a little line in there for that old weekly 50. Down here about support area. Let's change that to a 50. Where's the 50? There, the 50 stay. So this is Tesla. Yeah, like we went over this morning, Johnny, a little bit more overall market on the bearish side. We got the ES and the NQs punching up a little bit right now. So overall, kind of on more on the bearish side. So we got plenty of time. We got our green lines in here. We got to break the high and low for that baby. So we won't be able to trade this right off the bat. Probably a good thing. Let that SPY and Qs punch up a little bit and see if we roll over. Let's look for a rollover, Johnny X. NVIDIA. So you can see a little difference between NVIDIA and Tesla. Tesla just totally going sideways, right? NVIDIA, a little bit of a trend last couple weeks. Not too bad volume. We hit that 100, hit that 50. And then it looks like we may potentially be coming a little bit on back now. Let's see if we can get Mr. Elliott to agree with us a little bit. We got kind of a 1, a 2, a 3, potentially a 4, and maybe a 5 coming back down here on the video right now. Just had earnings, after a couple of days, a pretty decent volume. And then boom, zitty boom, boom, had a bunch of, as you can see, big bearish day yesterday. Donna says, I like your charts. I can see the prices. Yeah, sometimes it makes me crazy, though. I actually should probably, it'd be a good thing. What my chart does is it shows all the EMAs and everything on there. So it can get a little hairy. It shows all the lines. Every time I put a line on there, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. That might be a little distracting. Let's go see. Yeah, I never really noticed that before, but there you go. It's okay when you get like that kind of view, I guess. But yeah, I think if you go down here, Donna, and either it's here in the settings, or you got to right click here and go settings. And then I know one of my helpers out there can help you out. Probably one of these scales. If you go into here, and then you can put what's on, what's off, that type of thing, symbol on the last price, etc., etc. But thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, I was just talking about you. I don't know if you heard or not, but I finally figured out how to keep this the same. And it was all about getting it how I wanted it on. I was messing around on the daily. And then I came over here and I adjusted my RSI and ADR, and then I hit autopilot. And now it's staying the same. Are you proud of me? That's the first thing I thought, man. I thought, wow, I did it. Lucian's going to be proud of me. I hope you're proud of me. Donna's proud of me. All right. Lucian's not proud of me. Lucien says DraftKings is getting beaten up. All right. We'll go look at that after we get through our 6 stocks. So anyway, here on NVIDIA, you can see we have a tiny little gap and go, not really forming any kind of emotions. We had all these babies come in, buy up into earnings, had a great day on earnings, and just had a nice hammer. And then we just plummeted yesterday. So even though we have a tiny little bit of a gap and go, a little bit more on the bearish side, feeling a little bearishy. Apple, we got double tops, kind of like looking like the Qs. We got a bunch of hunking stuff in the way. You can see, look at the difference we got. So these are all good examples. Tesla, we're going sideways. NVIDIA, we're maybe in a wave 5 from Mr. Elliott. Elliott wave. And then Apple, we're actually now in this tiny little wave down. We got this double top. We punched back up here. We retested the neckline. So from a technical analysis perspective, a little bit more on the bearish side, right? Double top, sell off, buy up into resistance, and sell off now. So that'll be a little hairy. We got also Apple, we got just stuck between everything and a rock in a hard place. Where is Rock Fullwood? All right, let's get through this because what time is it? All right, we got about 15 minutes. So AMD. So 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, and a 5. So we might got that little gap down there on AMD. I'm trying to get filled on some puts down here. I think we might fill this gap. Maybe we could throw a big old hunkin' wick down here and fill that gap and hang out on that 200 and then punch from there. So, but anyway, today, we got a lot of support under us, but it's one of them coin flippers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So thinking maybe we'll come down and then punch up on AMD. Delta Dawn has been ridiculously strong the last month or so. You can see we formed this double B right down here, a little double bottom. Wish we were sitting right there watching that sucker. Could have gotten some nice profitos. I'm not keeping up to my chat pane. I know it all. I'll come back and check you all out. Just want to get through our stocks, our morning stocks. I can see Johnny M is calling me. You mean you're not already crazy? I think I am. I think everything COVID and everything else just making me bonkers. Maybe it's them shots I got. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Delta. So we are double bottom. Really haven't come back and retested that double bottom very much. So we got kind of a fake retest of this double bottom here. You don't always have to come all the way back down to that retest, that double bottom. You got a bunch of junk down here, but seems like we're kind of struggling with that 44 area a little bit, obviously. Got the 10 on the daily down here, trying to keep us up. So got a bunch of volume the last couple of weeks coming in, just gorgeous volume. That's looking more on the bullish side, but temporarily I can see us pulling back down a little bit and retesting that neck a little bit more. You got a little bit of support though going on down here at the 200. So we'll see what happens to that. And then the old Roblox. Roblox, what are you going to do? Big old dump earlier this week. Got a big old gap here, obviously. Get rid of that little dealio. So we got, where's my Slack? Okay, hold on 1 second. I want to check. All right. Dr. Falco, did you see our direction from Jerremy Alexander Newsome on the old Slack? So I guess we're cleared to go hot within as soon as that 2 and 3 happens there on the plan. Yeah, but then I asked him look what I asked him above there. So if we can take number 3 in the first 20 minutes, then can we take number 2? And he just said, correct. My last statements, I'm assuming we can take number 2 in the first 20 minutes also, because both number 2 and number 3 in the plan say first 20 minutes. Is that correct? And he said, yes. So if that happens in the first 20 minutes, I'm doing it because he just said, he just said, I got it in writing now. Man, I talk loud. I've never realized how loud I talk. Do I talk loud on the mic? Anyway, let's see what y'all saying. I'm unleashed. I'm doing whatever I want. I do whatever I want anyway, but all right. So roadblocks, we got, so now we're gapping down, but the plan says this has got to be a gap and go to take it in the first 20 minutes. So now we got to wait for this thing to break out. Once this thing breaks out, then we can trade it. So Johnny Merck says he doesn't know whether I talk loud or not because he turns the volume way down. You mean you're not here to listen to me, Johnny Merck? Now my feelings are hurt. Justin Linderman says the same thing. Should I talk softly? Would you guys listen to me? Can you turn your volume up? I'll try to talk like this. Okay, now on roadblocks, we have just a bunch of insideness today. Is that better? That's creepy. My wife calls me, she'll say, don't be a creeper. I hear that all the time. All right, I'm going to go through roadblocks and then I'm going to answer all these questions. Now I'm sounding like a late night DJ. Yeah, not our DJ, but a DJ. Be me, Donna says. That's what I'm going to be. My son sleeps right above me. And remember, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. So I should try to be a little bit softer in my voice. Okay, so we got inside day, but we are gapping down a little bit. So we got to, if we're going to take roadblocks down, we got to wait till we break that green weenie right there, that green line. And then yeah. I'm looking at Johnny Merck's comments. So we got to wait till this baby breaks out, but you can see we got all that dumpage that brought us all the way down here. We got some good volume, but this is really indecision volume yesterday because we closed as a black bearish candle, and that's given us this red candle there, a little volume stick. But yeah, you can see kind of indecision. So we'll see what happens today. I don't know. If we dump, we might dump. Can I say that? If we might dump, if we dump, we might dump. John Axe says, was your query to Jeremy about the first 20 minutes in the regular Slack channel? No, we got a moderator channel that we talk back and forth and get guidance and direction from Mr. Jeremy Alexander Newsome, Mr. Axe. You're just going to have to trust me, brother. All right. So I think Lucen way back when wanted to look at DraftKings. Falco says horrible earnings, just a pile of burning money. DraftKings, where you stay way down here. Yep. Big hunk and lunk of pile of burning cash. Yeah, I don't know how those, is that right, doctor? Something caused that baby to fly on down there. It says right here, 18 February, ending 21, December 21. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. We've seen that a couple times in the last few weeks. Reported earnings and revenue way up, but a big hunk and dump down on the king. Let's go see what the king is saying in the news. adjusted loss widens, revenue rises, increases in 22 revenue outlook, shares slump pre-bell. So Q4 adjusted loss widened. I guess that's the bad news. You know, that Dr. Falco, he's just that fundamental expert king of ours. We rely on that Falco guy to give us that fundamental stuff. Thank you, Lucien. Thank you. Just going back through my chat pane now, catching up. All right. Justin Linderman, that's creepy, yes, but I don't hear my ears bleeding. We got a bunch of comedians out there, man. I tell you, makes me happy. I'm always laughing here. I'm just reading all this stuff. Maybe, yeah, you don't want to be a creeper, Johnny Merck. Matty Torres in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up and give him a round of applause. Thanks for joining us, Matty. We're not special. We're not special, Johnny. We just, you know, we got to get the inside ear of the boss. All right, I'm just catching up with y'all being silly. Making me crack up. All right. Would you go over 2 and 3 again, please? Whew. All right, Johnny, just for you, buddy. I got to go here. Well, I'm going to go because I don't know if Jeremy changed this yet. Let me see. Let me go over here. Okay. Let me do that. I got to get for Johnny Axe here. I got to get up on my dashboard. I got to get the 10 EMA. So Johnny, tell me what you don't understand about these, and we'll go through them as we're trading. So number one is kind of black and white to everybody, right? At open, did the stock gap above or below, or gap above the high or low of the day? So throw me a 1 if that makes sense to everybody. That's pretty cut and dry. All right, so Johnny's got that. So then he says, now, see, I was interpreting this as after the first 20 minutes, but Jeremy's saying now that this is within the first 20 minutes. If this happens, then we can trade it. So did the high or the low get taken out? Where's my chart? So on the daily, that's why we do these green lines here on our stocks. Let me get this fixed up. What happened to my stocks? Did I move that over there? So that's why, what time is it? Oh, we got to go real quick. Let me say aloha to everybody out there in YouTube land. Thanks for joining us. We do this every morning. So if you're not a subscriber, come to reallifetrading.com. All one word, reallifetrading.com. Come check us out. You can sign up for free for all kinds of classes. You can check us out. We got coaching going on, mentoring. We can do all kinds of great trading things for you out there in YouTube land. So aloha Friday for now from me. Monday, no trading. So we'll catch you back